Entertain this. We're back, season 2. We've had some changes, but still same reviews for movies, TV shows, and video games. Enjoy. Hello and welcome back to Entertain This Season 2.
Season 2.
Yeah, we're here.
We're back.
We've made it a whole year. We may have skimped the past couple months.
What are you talking about? It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Our last episode was last week. We all know that.
Nothing's happened since, December was when we...
Yeah, it was December.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But we're finally here. We had a little bit of an equipment finagling. We got our stuff together. And
2 weeks turned into 2 months.
Yeah,
But here we are.
Here we are.
We made it.
We're kind of on our own dime now, and that's how we want to do it from here. So give us feedback. That's it. Honestly, we have no other concept of how we're doing. We don't have a producer or anything anymore. So you let us know. You are our producers. So that being said, I'm Hayden.
Are you?
Yes, and with me I have the Lord of the Rings aficionado.
Tom.
And a very specific segment, but anyways, and then comic books,
Mitch.
and I don't know anything about nothing, but
That's true.
now we all learn our perspective roles per each episode, and social media manager Mitchell, take it away.
All right. Well, our biggest platform is the Facebook, which is our Entertain This podcast, which is our group, and then we also have an Entertain This page. We have our Buzzsprout, which is where the podcast is actually produced from. It's Entertain This ! On Twitter, we're @this.entertain. On Patreon, we're Entertain This. Just, look us up. And then on Instagram, we're entertain.this.
I gotta say, while we've been gone, not doing anything as far as the podcast, Mitch has been very busy, doing a really good job keeping up, and actually we've gained people. Despite having content with his online activity. So,
well
good job,
done.
Mitch. If I had money, if we made money off of this, I'd give you a raise.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But,
Get yourself something nice.
yeah, well, when we last left it, all three of us spun the punishment wheel of death, and all three of us were punished by our own punishments. So
It backfired tremendously.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been eagerly anticipating, our final, our review
Our
and all
return.
this. Yeah, but here we are, and we have all reviewed our punishments. This episode, we're doing 3 episodes. This episode is dedicated to movies only, an hour of movie reviews. We're going to knock out video games and TV shows next, a whole hour dedicated to their perspectives. And we'll have those punishment reviews for those episodes as well. But we do have a movie punishment review, which is...
Foodfight.
Yeah. And
How this movie got made, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a 1.5 out of 10.
Oof.
It stars Charlie Sheen, Hilary Duff, Eva Longoria, Wayne Brady, and Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah,
and
that's
Chris
it.
Kattan.
That's an interesting cast.
It is.
That's a lot of boxes getting checked.
I bet you didn't know Wayne Brady was in a movie.
Yeah, it's not good. It's like if Toy Story was made in 1990 by Disney. Like the animation, it was made in 2011. But it looks worse than Toy Story that was made in, late 90s?
Well, to be fair, what's the complete production history of this movie? All right.
Well, when they were making the movie, their hard drives were stolen. Like, everything they had about the movie was stolen.
What year was this?
I think it was like 2005.
It was probably by somebody who worked on the movie. They're like, no one can ever see this.
I guarantee
we've
that was the
messed
problem.
up. None of you can ever know. It's like, what's his face buying all the game cartridges for E.T.
Yeah.
And so
Spielberg?
Yeah, so nobody can ever see it.
Yeah, it was bad. It cost about $65 million to make. They made $73,000 off of it in theaters.
Really?
Yeah.
$73,000.
I mean,
They didn't even clip 6 figures.
if you watch the trailer for this movie, that's all you need. And we'll write this down. We'll share the trailer. Okay.
Throw a pen at
Well,
it.
actually, there's 2 trailers for it. I found that out.
Well,
One was a trailer from the first footage that they had, and then they have a trailer from the second footage, which became the actual movie.
Well, for the theatrical release, they obviously showcased the crappier one, right? More.
Well, yeah, they wanted to be truer to what they were actually putting out. But I'm just
So-
saying, there's 2 of them on YouTube.
Yeah, do that, and then you can see. I mean, I kind of was in and out while he was watching this movie, and it was brutal, like PlayStation 1 graphics.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it was bad, and the script was dumb. Like, what's the story?
There
even
wasn't
about?
a script. Was it Zen filmmaking?
It's all about these like I guess product mascots like
Yeah.
Mr. Clean and
The StarKist tuna.
except
guy.
for none of them were actually like none
Count
of the companies
Chocula.
agreed to it. Like only like 1 or 2 companies agreed to it.
Well, no.
The rest wouldn't let them use their mascots after they
From
got
what
messed
I
up.
heard, is they had like a deal in the movie production, like development era, where once they had the product mascot people could look at what they had working, the working
Mhm.
cut of the film, and I guess like they saw that it was so bad that they pulled their
Well, yeah.
mascots and stuff out.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like the finished product. Like Mr. Clean
Yeah.
was the only recognizable character.
Yeah,
Just
the-
some big buff wall guy in a white T-shirt.
I saw Mr. Clean, the StarKist tuna guy, and the Hawaiian Punch dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah, that's about it.
Does food fighting like actually happen?
I mean,
I mean, kind of.
At any point, are they in a cafeteria and just like some kid launches a pudding and then it's a free for all?
Oh no, these are all like they live in the grocery store, kind of like the Sausage Party movie, except for much worse.
yeah,
But
and for kids, sort of.
Oh.
the bad guy is Brand X, which is like Christopher Lloyd. He's an actual person that brings all these products into the.
Or Christopher.
It has
Lloyd.
1.21 gigawatts of flavor.
But anyways, they're trying to the Brand X is trying to take over the grocery store and all the other products, and I think that's the plot. And then the next thing, like he's trying to solve a murder.
Charlie Sheen plays the
Dex,
the
looks like McGruff, the crime dog.
Yeah. I don't know, something about his girlfriend disappears.
Yeah, his girlfriend disappears, and then he's trying to find her, and Brand X shows up, and they're trying to take over the city.
And when movie just come out then?
2011.
What year? 2011. So this
Yeah.
this was like 2.5 Men. Charlie Sheen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Would they offer him just like a bunch of coke?
I'm sure he got like $65 million. I'm sure he got a good chunk of that. So
Well, Hillary Duff was the top paid person.
Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff
Yeah.
beat out Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, I mean, because this is the time she was like just off of like all her Disney stuff. That I
What
guess
was
she
her
doing.
thing?
Was it around that?
She was the girl that disappeared.
She was in it for like 5 minutes.
I mean, according to the credits,
They had
I mean,
to pay
that's,
for her to disappear.
if they
Wow.
do like most things in the credits, the top top paid person is at the top and works their way down.
Wow.
Unless they just didn't do it that way.
She didn't have Charlie Sheen didn't have enough tiger blood at the time.
But the
he wasn't winning enough.
the director Kazanov, he didn't know anything about
Yeah,
CGI movies.
Let's talk about this guy.
This man.
I have words. Just because people who think they can do it all really piss me off when it comes to filmmaking.
Yeah,
So-
he tried to be Neil Breen.
What did he do?
No one could be Neil
What-
Breen but Neil Breen.
before this movie? What was his credits? What did he do? He was a producer essentially. He never directed nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he'd had like one successful movie, but I think he was like a co-producer or something like that.
True Lies, right? Wasn't it True Lies?
True Lies, yeah, that was it.
He
yeah.
was just like a guy like, here's my money, make a movie kind of thing.
That was the only movie that I'd ever heard of that he had made or been a part of.
Yeah, and then he steps into this directorial writer producer role for an animated movie.
That's taken on a lot
Then
of
he
ones.
also had a starring role or had a part in
Yeah, he also acted in it as the creepy
weasel-looking thing.
penis-looking weasel. It looked like a turkey, but with a penis head.
The weenus
Yeah,
or the penile.
weenus is actually your elbow. I don't know if you knew that.
I did know that.
Right. Anyways, so this guy, I
Yeah.
mean, directing for an animated movie is not conventional directing in the slightest bit. You're just looking at comp portions of film. You're basically a glorified storyboarding director. That's it.
Mhm.
That's all you do, from my limited understanding of it. So this guy just walks in and is just like, I got this.
Yeah.
65 million. And people paid him money. So shame on them. They're stupid for doing that.
Partly to blame.
Well,
I
like
don't know.
the I guess the CGI, like the people that program and make all the pictures and stuff.
Mm.
He said that they said that he would come in and be like, "Hey, let's do a retake of that." It's like, not a
There's
retake.
no-
This is what it is.
Yeah.
You got to match it up. or he'd come in and tell them, "Oh, let's make that 30% better." That was like his
What does
suggestions.
that mean? Make this 30% better. It's like improve 30%.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you have no direction
It's
of
like
what you're wanting.
that's not a real expression you can use.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
When a director, like there's things that directors do that piss people off, and if it's not giving like clear direction, like do this better or make your face like this or something, people can't see their own face.
No.
Yeah.
People don't know what better is in your brain. You have to use, verbs and adjectives and stuff like that to explain
What you
things.
did sucked. Do
Doesn't
it
work.
again.
Well, and then like the beginning of the film, before all the stuff was stolen, was actual CGI, like computer programmed stuff. Well, then they tried to do motion capture to try and catch up real quick. So all this stuff was just I don't. It was bad from like top to bottom.
There's got to be some movie stills of this I can look at real quick.
I mean, it is pretty brutal. We'll put some stuff up. So there's a term that actors use or people involved in movies that are too embarrassed to use their actual name for. They can recredit themselves as a name called Alan Smithy, Smithee. I wonder how many Alan Smithies were credited in this movie because it was such a mess. So, but yeah, if you ever look that up, there's a lot of movies out there that, the studio butchers and people are just like, I don't want my name attached to this, so they credit themselves as Alan Smithy.
Well, like for the movie, Wayne Brady's character was some kind of like raccoon-looking thing that flew a plane that always crashed. There was just no, other than him trying to find the girl that disappeared, there was no plot to the movie, really. I mean, he's trying to find her, they're trying to take over the grocery store. But the next thing you know, you have like an army of something, and they're dropping cookies on them, and the cookies explode. And it was like almost like paint, like clip art. You just it was the same cookie over and over, and they just dropped it.
Now, granted, like, the research that I did, because I always get enamored about how terrible movies like this get made. The creators, the actual programmers of the show, of the movie, like, they were given such like a terrible time frame in order to make this stuff happen. So, it can't be like, you can't blame them, obviously.
There was a lot of stuff that happened for this movie to suck.
Right. And I'm sure that a lot of people aren't, including that on their, resume or their reel or anything like that. So
redacted.
But so it was a bad movie. What would you rate this movie on a scale of 1 to 10?
Probably 0.5 because I don't know how it got a 1.5. There's nothing to it.
It basically just gets to 0.5 for like a group of people came together and somehow managed to make a movie.
They get a 0.5 because the people, despite the director, put something together.
Yeah.
That score is like the points you get just by filling out your name on the SAT.
Yeah, exactly.
My favorite part is the
end.
No, well, yes,
Yes.
but
It was a long movie.
it was weirdly long, but the poster for the film, it has
the actual sun-kissed.
Well, it has
fish.
the mascots of like maybe 3 food people you'll recognize.
Mrs. Buttersworth's in there.
Yeah.
The pickle stork the
the
main characters, they have like little ants in the background because they know nobody will go see a movie unless they can recognize something to the characters. But that's such flawed marketing as it is because I'm not going to see a movie starring the sun-kissed tuna. You know what I mean?
No.
Like I'm already like dissuaded from that.
He thought this was going to be their studio's version of Casablanca, like that good of a
What?
movie. The director
Who thought this?
The director. He thought it was going to be that
Which
good
is
of
a
movie.
terrible correlation. Casablanca has nothing to do with any of the marketing for this
That's
movie.
a war film starring like
Another quote for him. He said
greatest actors of all time.
He said this would be the next Pixar. Was the director's
That's
quote.
at least like in the same ballpark. But if I were to make
right.
a war movie, I'm not going to say this is the next Toy Story. You know what I mean?
the people who did like that Battle of Winterfell, they're like, this is going to be better than Helm's Deep from Lord of the Rings, and everybody just went, no, no.
Yeah, so it's bad. There's not much else to it. It's just bad.
It's like Indiana Jones, like as a dog.
It's what they were kind of going. Well, I guess
That's exactly what they were going for. He's wearing a fedora and a leather jacket.
Didn't he have?
Does he have a whip?
Did he have a whip at some point? I don't remember. I mean, they were pretty shameless. The humor was puns, just nonstop puns.
Yeah.
And
Food puns.
And it was just like cringe the entire way. And the worst part is the animation because I guess what did we read about? We looked up something having to do with the animation. It was stop motion, but they didn't have time to do their faces appropriately.
Yeah, so like some of them, like their mouths are like, I don't know. It was like all over the place.
Is it like in Star Fox where the guys are going like?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm thinking like they actually like clicked and grabbed, like in Super Mario 64, where you could grab and drag his nose around. They just did that and talked with his mouth that way. Look like Homer Simpson burping. Yeah.
There you go.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bad movie. So, is that the worst punishment you've had to date?
No, Cats exists.
I still don't want to watch Cats. I'd rather watch this over Cats again.
Wow, that's
Just 'cause
Cats has left.
This was bad. Cats was annoying and bad.
Cats has singing.
Yeah.
there was singing in this though.
Yeah, there was, but
Yeah, but Cats is like a musical.
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
it was.
All
This
right.
is a poor CGI film made by a madman.
Bad part is this is my own punishment that I was going to punish one of you with.
That's
That's such a
amazing.
bad part.
That's what you get.
Well, there you go. Each week, well, at the end of the third episode, we'll do a punishment. So, you have
Yeah,
to
we're recording 3 in one day.
you have to listen to all 3 episodes if you want to see who
To
gets punished.
know.
So that's our trap. But each week we review a crappy movie, and then at the end of the episode, once we're done doing our real stuff, we spin a wheel of death, and one of us gets to pick who to punish and what to punish them with. So there you go.
If you're new to this program.
Meow.
Meow.
All right. Well,
Decided to start with episode 46.
Is this 46?
45, sorry.
45. Episode 45.
not quite a year, but we're pretty old. But anyway, so let's move on to our review. And for this week's format, we're just going to review 3 movies and maybe some more depending on our time. And then we're going to talk about 3 movies coming out. So, Tap.
Me. So, you want to do news or review first?
Let's do reviews first.
Let's do a review. So, I watched The Day of the Jackal, which you two who live under rocks, it's based on a Frederick Forsyth novel.
That doesn't tell me anything.
I think if you can get one person to comment on Facebook saying, I watched this
I bet
movie."
your dad has seen it. I bet your dad has seen it.
My dad probably has seen it.
Your dad has seen it. Hayden's dad. Help a brother out. So it's
Probably just go watch it.
it's based on the plot by French extremists to assassinate Charles de Gaulle when he was the president of France. And the plot of the movie is the exiles or whatever, due to political stuff happening in Algeria, hire an assassin who they don't know what his name is. He's like referred to them. He comes in and like, oh, how do we contact him? He's like, oh, I'll contact you, and my name is the Jackal. Like that's like his code name. That's all he's ever going to be referred to as. And it goes through like him, like setting up stuff, like having special weapons made that he could disguise.
Did he name himself?
No, he actually hires people to do it. And like they try to double cross him, and he just takes them out. He's like, I don't have time for your stuff. But he's played by Edward Fox, who's like the most British person ever.
Mm.
So everything about him is amazing. But the plot is that it's a really good thriller. And the detective that they bring in to find him is the guy who plays Drax from Moonraker.
Ew.
Michael Lonsdale's his name.
Who would know that?
I googled it.
So, did you Google the stats of the movie that I asked you to? Like, how much did it make?
It made $16 million when it was released in 1973 in the UK and France.
How much did it spend?
There was no numerics for how much the budget was.
Did it say it was profitable? Did it say
It said it was profitable. It has a almost 90% Rotten Tomatoes
I mean,
review.
a critic, appraise is one thing, but if box office,
It made 8 point something in American rentals.
okay,
It's ranked as one of the top top 100 movies
it'll
made.
probably
by
get a
Britain.
remake one day.
It did.
It did.
Yeah, The Jackal with Bruce Willis.
Oh, that's the remake of that.
Yeah, it's like a soft remake of that movie.
It's barely. I mean, I got the Jackal part. He's an assassin. Yeah. So, was it basically from the perspective of was the Jackal the antagonist the entire movie?
Yeah, it's all about him the entire film.
But it's based from his perspective.
Yes,
That's interesting.
everything that he does.
Especially back then, that would be very taboo for film. That's cool that they did that.
It's kind of weird because you find yourself watching it rooting for him
Mm-hmm.
just because he becomes likable almost. I mean, he does take people out, do some heinous stuff, and
Well, that's
slip
why
through.
the Jackal with Bruce Willis and Richard Gere kind of threw me off a little bit because, you kind of do root for Bruce Willis until he starts doing terrible things to terrible people out of
Mhm.
nowhere. And then, it also makes it hard to get into that character and appreciate him for what he's doing, or enjoy what he's doing. When Richard Gere walks in, you have that equal appreciation for that character, and then they conflict. So then you're forced to choose sides. I don't really like that. So
It does have a good twist at the end. I'm not gonna spoil it like some people I know.
is there a Richard Gere character in this movie?
Well, like the police.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's Michael Lonsdale.
And
He's the French inspector brought in to try to hunt down the Jackal.
okay, so it's basically cat and mouse.
It's basically a cat and mouse
Right.
game across several countries as he, acquires papers, weapons,
Yeah.
Covers and whatever, and moves across to try to get to Charles de Gaulle.
Okay, so what would you give this movie?
I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. What would be like one thing that you would change about it?
There's a lot of luck that happens in the movie, and it's almost kind of like you're expecting it to happen
Mm-hmm.
just to continue the plot, because you're sitting there watching like an hour in, it's like, he's not going to get caught.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just kind of like, all right. And you're like, come on, like speed it up a little bit.
Right.
Like, we already kind of know, but
Get to the point. Okay, so, but I mean that's like old school narrative. Let's
yeah.
string
It's a
them along.
1973 British film with
Yeah.
like one of the top British actors of all time who notoriously plays a good guy. Now he's a bad guy.
Huh. So I might watch it one day.
It's not bad. I got it on DVD if you want to borrow it.
All right, yeah. Mitch.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes.
You're Mitch,
Okay.
right?
Possibly, sometimes.
Occasionally.
Anyways, I watched the Wonder Woman 84. It was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad. I'll tell you right now, it was terrible.
I thought it was going to be bad just from the trailer.
It was
It
good.
turns
There
out I
just-
was right.
I thought it was good. There was just some bad parts.
It was bad from the get-go. Let's talk about the beginning. All right. What was the beginning? What happened in the beginning?
It was
okay.
not that great.
Then it
The
was
thing
a forgettable
the thing
movie.
that pissed me off the most about this movie is it followed the exact same formula as Wonder Woman 1, because they wanted to basically work that tried and true formula, knowing that it
But
worked
Wonder
bad in the
Woman
past.
1 wasn't that great.
Wonder Woman 1 was
I liked
better.
Wonder Woman 1.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 1 was good, but the thing is, it's an origin story. So you can't do that for a
Again.
superhero that's
Yeah.
established. So that what do? They show her as a child, struggling on the island, blah blah blah, origin in the
Oh, yeah, I
where
forgot
she
about
came
that
from.
part, yeah.
Useless. Like it was 15 minutes of her like doing a race or something, losing, and then
She
Well, I mean,
cheats.
there was a
I don't
reason
know.
behind it. I mean, granted,
She
it was a
kinda does
flawed
cheat.
reason.
Oh, that's really?
It was supposed to show that when she was little, she learned that, you can't always get your way.
No,
You got to follow the rules.
it wasn't worth 15 minutes of narrative.
You're right, but I'm just saying that was
lack
the point
thereof.
behind it.
All right. Then let's get into the weird stuff. So
You talking about Steve Trevor?
well, we're not quite there yet. So she's working at a where is she working?
At I guess a archaeological
The
museum?
Smithsonian or something
Probably,
stupid like that.
something like that.
Yeah,
Just
you could
keeps-
just get that job.
By the way, Smithsonian has completely fueled jets ready to go on the get go.
No, that was hers.
We'll
that
get to
wasn't-
the.
That wasn't
It was
Smithsonian.
the
was-
Invisible.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
her- that was what she owned.
She owns a jet.
She's been around for almost 100 years. I'm pretty sure she has the money.
She saved up.
I thought they broke into the Smithsonian and got to that jet.
They just showed up at a warehouse and got
I
Look,
it.
didn't see the movie, so I can't really.
The movie sucks
on that.
enough where it's believable where that would happen. Anyways, so she's working there. She gets like a delivery of like ancient Sumerian artifacts or something crazy.
Oh, that's because the people at the mall was trying to
That's right.
broke
yeah,
into this black market person that was like hiding the stuff in the back,
yeah.
and these
At
people
the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people were trying to steal it from the people in the back, their back warehouse or whatever.
They needed
the
their
police called.
shameless, like, everybody looks 80s. What's the most 80s place in the 80s?
Yeah.
The mall. So
So she beat up 3 guys in the mall.
if you can tell in the first 5 minutes of when the movie actually starts, it was in the 80s.
Were they wearing like pink leather jackets and like tight
Denim.
leather pants and
Yeah.
Windbreakers,
had like the
Lots
Duran
of
Duran
women.
haircut where like it goes down but it spikes up on the sides.
probably.
The wind didn't dare show its face. So
Not in the 1980s. There's too much hairspray.
she beats up some dudes, and she does it kind of campy. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, they're. I thought they were referencing like the old show with what's her name.
Linda Carter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and because it seemed kind of campy like that.
She was like sliding around. I mean, she wasn't actually sliding, but just the way she was moving, like she'd use her whip, and then when she would land, she would just like kind of glide across the floor.
Yeah.
That was
Whatever.
Yeah.
It was kind of campy, and then she saved people. Nobody got really hurt or anything like that. So I was like, whatever. It's good throwback, I suppose.
yeah.
And then like this ancient artifact that they broke into the mall to steal or whatever gets delivered to her desk, right?
Yeah, because the FBI wants help trying to figure out what these artifacts are. Because they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know nothing.
I don't think they would care.
Federal Bureau of Idiots.
Well, I guess maybe trying to get a dollar value on what people stole. I don't know, man.
Well, she reads it. She reads the thing, and it says like, Make a Wish or whatever, something stupid like that.
It's a Make-A-Wish Foundation from like
and she
the 100 BC. I want to
like,
watch the gladiatorial games in Rome.
She's like, I know what I would wish for. And then next thing you know, Steve Trevor shows up at a party, right?
Yeah, she's like at some gala thing for some ball, like trying to raise money or whatever.
Yeah. This
And
guy
he shows up.
And Steve Trevor, who in the last movie died in World War I.
Yeah. But he shows up.
Waltzes in.
And he first off, she doesn't recognize him because he's basically inhabited some other dude's body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not Chris Pine.
No, it is Chris Pine. All right, we'll get to that in a weird second.
Wait, what?
I'm
he pretending to be Captain Kirk?
I'm not going to spoil the rest of the movie at this point.
Walks in and goes, Bones!
But for the most part, this is like the reason why the movie's so dumb, and I'll explain this part, okay? Or Mitch, you go ahead and explain
Please explain this, because I'm lost.
Well, she wishes for him to come back. Like, it doesn't say that, but that's what her wish is, because other stuff in the beginning leads up to that. Well, he comes back, and he just takes over this guy's body. Like, you don't see this part. He just shows up, and he says something that only she would remember. Mm-hmm. And she realizes, it's you. And then, like, it does, like, this movie magic thing where, like, it pans the camera, and as it pans around and he goes out of view, he comes back into view as Chris Pine. Like, she knows it's him, but to everybody else, he looks like the other guy.
They immediately have sex, and she's totally okay that it's not with Chris Pine's body.
At the guy's apartment.
Yeah, he gets up, he's stretchy, he's looking at himself in the mirror. He's like, "Wow, I look weird." Nobody cares that they're basically violating everything to do with this guy.
Poor fella.
He's just out and somewhere. Right?
Like
poor fella, he's having to sleep with Gal Gadot.
Yeah, that must suck. Wow, you got to have sex with Wonder Woman.
He's not gonna remember it. He's just gonna wake up. He's gonna get back into his body one day. Feel really refreshed.
Dream. He's just gonna be like, "Yeah, that'd be cool." It's like, turns out it happened.
So that little MacGuffin was really dumb. If she can wish for him to come back,
yeah, he should have just shown up.
Yeah, like turn into dust or something at the end, or
not taking somebody's body.
But so that was dumb. Let's talk about like some other beats of the movie. It was basically like the action sequences were like Bollywood level. Like the Humvee that they're driving to catch the guy,
the man,
Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian,
Maxwell Lord.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
who's
the
not
name of the Mandalorian.
Who's not the same? Doesn't have the same powers.
Is he Prince Oberyn?
Who?
Yes, he's Prince Oberyn. But anyways, so they're trying to catch him. She's like, "I need to get out" or whatever, and so she hops out of the Humvee while it's moving.
Of course.
And Chris Pine pushes a button, and the Humvee shoots a rocket out of the hood.
No.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Where does this rocket come from that she lassos and carries her?
Because she's being squished by these two trucks. Well, he runs one off the road, gets into that truck, and that truck has a missile on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, anyways.
He steals another truck. It's not out of the Humvee. Lame. This is the security force that's following Maxwell Lord around that he stole from someone.
So she lassos a rocket and surfs it weirdly, to catch like a bunch of obviously mannequin children before they get ran over by a truck or something like that.
Yeah.
It was Bollywood action. It was terrible, So I don't know what happened in that movie, but they didn't. I'm gonna say it's Warner Brothers' fault because the director, what's her name?
Kathleen Kennedy, was that her?
No, that's not Kathleen Kennedy.
That's the woman who ruined Star Wars.
She did whatever. Anyways, she did the first one, and it was really good in comparison.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking that Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers has been cranking out a lot of crap lately.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that
it's because they change everything that somebody makes.
Well, I'm thinking like these producers just can't not get their hooks into stuff. So, and like every movie that comes out, they have to like come in and have their own edited version.
They let Ryan Johnson get his hooks into Star Wars, and look what happened.
That wasn't Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but in that same vein of like the studio,
no,
like either A, taking over like complete control of a movie, or letting the director have full reign.
Who directed it?
Patty Jenkins.
That's
right.
She's involved in stuff.
She's about to do some Star Wars thing, actually.
Is she the one about to do Rogue One?
Yeah, not Rogue One, but the
Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, kind of something like that. Yeah.
Is she doing that one?
Yeah, she's
some
doing
kind of fighter pilot.
There was some trailer
Wars.
where she said her father was a pilot or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Don't mess that up.
Well, she's 1 for 1 in my book, so I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. So,
But yeah, I mean, the movie was originally supposed to come out on June 4th last year. It didn't. It ended up coming out Christmas Day on HBO Max.
they just had more time to work on it.
Yeah. It cost $2 million to make the movie, and it made back 161.
It only cost $2 million.
I mean, sorry, 200.
I was gonna say.
$200 million to make the movie. It made back 161. But granted, it was made before all the COVID stuff started. So then
you can't make a movie for $2 million.
you're not going to make the money back
Not
after
anymore.
when you made the movie before COVID, and now
That's the
money
box
after.
office, the 160 million.
Yeah.
So like theaters only.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they.
Well, no, because I mean, they could, but HBO didn't charge any extra for it.
Yeah, but like HBO still credits a lot of their like downloads and subscriptions and stuff like that.
I didn't know
you
that's how
know.
it worked.
It just it's a little bit more of a complicated process.
That's-
And if you
biased.
didn't have HBO, you could still get it, rent it on Amazon Prime and all that stuff. But
Like for instance, it's interesting that you brought this up. HBO just released Tom and Jerry. That came out and I watched it. It was me.
Me.
But that movie was made for $79 million before marketing, so you can guesstimate most computer animated movies are about $150 after marketing today. And it only made $13.7 million in its opening weekend or day or whatever, which isn't bad.
I don't know why they decided to make this movie now.
Well, because next week is this Raya movie coming out for Disney.
oh yeah, Disney's got that.
Right? And like Disney's kind of still got the market on animation. There was a time where Shrek came out and other animated movies were kind of dominating, taking some away from Disney. It's 100% all Disney now. So I think that they're trying to like poke and see if they can find a way to kind of mess with Disney a little bit. Not just HBO, but other platforms will probably have something too. But I don't know. I don't know how much HBO will accredit the success of if they had more downloads because of Tom and Jerry, or if anything else will happen. But in comparison to this Raya thing, that you need to subscribe to Disney Plus and spend the extra $20 to get the game or the movie just to watch it. Yeah. It's a little much. So, but I ran the numbers for Mulan. Mulan went to theaters and they did that Disney Plus subscription thing. $80 to $90 million for Mulan on its opening weekend. That was in theaters only, and that was pretty much in the heart of COVID, so that wasn't terrible. But it made about $261 million overall.
Yeah.
So that's not. I mean, like for a $200 million movie, it's not terrible. So maybe Disney Plus is doing something right with this whole subscription thing.
You said that one was what now? The money?
For Mulan?
Yeah, but that's also a live action movie. It's not animated anymore.
No, but it is like their scheme on how they're going to do theater-based movies when in a season of not being able to go to theaters. So, it didn't do great.
Yeah.
It did $261 million on a $200 million budget.
It did all right.
It needs to do roughly about $400 million to be considered a success.
It did better than I thought it would, given the conditions of its release.
Yeah, and a lot of it's in credit to China, but they didn't make nearly as much money off of China as they wanted. They wanted to make $90 million, and they made like 45 in China.
I just don't get like a Tom and Jerry movie. I'm like, because that was part of like that cancel culture stuff with Tom and Jerry, just because of the violence and stuff. They took it off of television.
No, I think there was some like racism stuff.
Well,
like,
yeah, there was that too. But
Tom's owner was a black lady, and it was kind of weird at some point.
yeah, you have a homicidal cat and mouse beating the crap. I mean,
but they never died.
No, they didn't. I mean, he get his tail chopped off.
There
he
was
get his neck smashed by the window.
There was one episode where like
shot in the face.
Their girlfriends left them in their little squabbles.
They made like a suicide pact.
Yeah, they went to the trains and laid down.
Yeah.
As a kid, you're like not understanding it, but as an adult, I was like, whoa. That's
Yeah, like you
dark
look at
stuff.
Tom and Jerry like now, you're just like, man, they were edgy for like 1950 something.
Yeah.
But like when I watched it as a little kid, I'm sure you guys watched it as kids. It was, it was just Tom and Jerry. You watched the cat and the mouse, and you rooted for the mouse when you got older. Like the mouse is causing trouble, and I'm rooting for the cat now because he just wants to be left alone.
I mean, it kind of like, honestly, as a parent with kids, I'm kind of always waiting for the next cartoon animated kid friendly movie to come out,
Yeah,
so we can sit down and everybody could shut up for 2 hours and watch it.
But like the crossover stuff normally doesn't work, where you have an animated cat and an animated mouse, but live action everything else.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, honestly. Like
The only time that really worked was
Chloe
Space Jam.
Grace Moritz is her name.
Yeah.
The girl from
Cortez?
Kick-Ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
know
anyways,
about.
she did not have the star power capacity to carry that movie as far as like being the real. Now Michael Pena, what's his name from? I don't know. He's in Ant-Man.
He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he was funny. He was great. I liked him a lot. I think that they should have focused more on his direction than her. She
should
just
have been his character from Ant-Man the entire
yeah,
time.
just constantly retelling stuff funny. But yeah, she was kind of goofy and not. It was too much. Honestly, I was just like they did a lot of Batman references and modern pop culture references when Tom and Jerry were like beating the crap out of each other. Those were funny. I enjoyed that. But like the whole getting invested in these other new people I don't care about. Man.
Yeah.
Did anybody like get like Tom and Jerry like antics wise, but in real life and it just killed them?
No,
Like
it was
instead of like
very cartoony in how it worked. Like somebody gets sucked into a cartoon violent tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just a tornado. You just see like a fist come out.
pretty much. It was a cloud and stuff like
A
that.
face with like two black eyes. It's like,
Yeah.
ugh.
It was funny. There was some some funny like lines about cartoon worlds and stuff like that because Tom's like playing the keyboard and he's trying to make money on the streets with his sunglasses, and then Jerry like messes with him and he loses his sunglasses, and this lady's like, "You're a fraud. You're just a regular cat playing music." You know, that was kind of funny, but
I thought there's only like 2 movies I could think of that had the animation like that and were successful:
Space Jam.
Space Jam and Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well, Who Framed Roger Rabbit was like built around like everything involved in that cartoon. Everything
that was the norm for that film.
Well,
was
it was-
that like
yeah, it was-
the cartoons exist.
was built for that. Like to take Tom and Jerry that was animation only and then put it into a quasi live action thing. Now, granted, they did it with Space Jam, but I think that there is a more. If you want to get into film theory and stuff like that, there was a better suspension of disbelief in Space Jam because there was a cartoon world that was separate from the human world that they
And
carried.
Michael Jordan had to go play basketball in it.
Yeah. You know, this is like we're supposed to just accept that Tom and Jerry is living with everybody else, but yeah, it was okay. You know, if you got kids, my son liked it, my 4-year-old son. So my daughter did. I don't know, she didn't seem really interested, but
I mean, I know that a lot of the stuff is computer edited, anyways. But it's pretty neat. They have a little trivia here that says that all the post production people work from home, like individually at home because of the
oh
COVID.
wow,
So that's, I mean,
like
interesting.
what's
We're
funny
working from home.
is
Difference.
like the camera will follow Tom or Jerry like going through like pipes and running down a hallway. So essentially, what they're doing is they just have a guy with a camera filming nothing and running around.
And they just edit the mouse in
Yeah.
afterwards.
I wonder if they ever use anything as a reference or what. I don't know. But yeah, if you're interested in that, I'll definitely get that Raya Dragon Disney Plus movie because $20 just to sit down and watch something with my kids, I'll spend it. Maybe it'll be good. It's of the Moana vein of Disney, the Moana and
Yeah. My niece loves that movie.
Yeah.
what's the one that came out before Moana? Frozen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my kids will probably love that a lot. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll have a review probably by next episode for movies. That is.
Movies.
So cool. Well, I watched a movie, and we did talk about Tom and Jerry, but I also watched an adult movie called Irresistible. This movie was directed by Jon Stewart, believe it or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you knew that before looking it up, but yeah. I
No,
thought that was
he,
pretty interesting that he made this one after some of his thoughts and stuff that he talks about.
Well, I feel like because he was the Daily Show.
Yeah, the Daily Show with Jon Stewart.
I feel like him being a,
Political satirist.
well, it's a daily. So it's a talk show, and you're kind of basic because what's one Republican, leaning towards the right person in media nowadays besides like Fox News? There's not one. So like
Not anymore.
I feel like he's basically forced in his career to basically talk, more harsh left than anything. So since then, he's made this movie, not working for the Daily Show anymore, and he more or less. Looks like you're passing out there. He more or less, kind of poked at both sides, and it's so the show. Okay, the movie is about two. What do you call them? Like political consultants.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Steve Carell plays one, and he sees a video on the internet of this guy like standing up at a town hall meeting, explaining why he needs to stand up for the people of this town. Blah 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 blah. And
Yes, what was his name? Something Cooper.
Chris Cooper.
Yeah, that's right.
And so he sees that he's so inspired. He's like, that guy's a Democrat. I'm going to go to his town and convince him he's a Democrat, and I'm going to convince him to run for the mayor, and blah, blah, blah. So he goes. He gets his, like, presidential campaign worth of, influence on this guy, convinces him to run for town mayor. And, it's just some small hick town in, like, Minnesota or something like that?
Minnesota.
Yeah, it was somewhere.
Michigan, maybe?
Is it Michigan or Wisconsin? I can't remember.
So they...
It says Midwest on here.
But they essentially just kind of push for that that storyline of trying to get this nobody to run for a town mayor, and then like his influence goes national, gets national attention.
Mm.
His rival is the Republican political
Version.
political of him, and
Led by Lewis Black.
no, it's Rose Byrne actually.
Yeah.
And she's really weird. I guess. Well, she's like. They're both like kind of grossly romantically involved.
Yeah.
So, they got it for each other. Like
They hate each other, but they sleep with each other.
So that's kind of
I hate
strange
you,
how that
but
goes.
God damn it, you're hot.
Yeah, that's kind of strange how that goes. But anyways, for the most part, the antics that ensue between the two parties, because like the old mayor Republican is trying to run against him, and there's a twist ending that I honestly didn't see coming.
I didn't either.
I thought it was a pretty good ending, and all it does is just poke fun at why both parties are failed and why the media fails both parties, and that these campaigns every 4 years go to all these towns to try and get their swing votes and the state swing votes and stuff like that, and they promise them all this local stuff that they need, and they give them all this money. Yeah, it's like a high school election. I want to fix every water fountain and put in vending machines, and they never do. So
You vote
for
Pedro Sanchez, all your dreams will come true.
It was loosely based on a true story as far as like the event that happened.
no, I didn't know that.
Because it's a town in South Georgia. There was an election that they spent $55 million, and it was just for one county.
Huh.
And that's like the largest in history that anybody's spent on just one county trying to
They
win.
give you figures at the end of the movie, like how much they spent on just having this stupid nobody election, and then they explain why. So it's a good movie, pretty adult as far as language. There's not like violence or nudity or anything crazy like that. So, it's interesting. Definitely kind of more of in the comedy realm with a hint of drama, but yeah. Irresistible. I'd give that movie, I don't know, I'd give it a 7. So there's some
score.
There's some dumb parts, like some eye-rolling parts, but it was worth the one-time watch. So there you go. That's our movie review section. Let's talk about news time.
I'm him. So a movie I've been pitching a lot on this show.
Okay.
Multiple episodes we've talked about it.
Okay.
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Nah.
Much to your chagrin, sir.
Big gorilla.
And it's coming out
Big
March 25th. It's
lizard.
coming out this month in 23 days.
Delayed.
I can watch a gigantic lizard beat the crap out of a big monkey. So there's been a lot of speculation, though, about this movie. And I had speculation about it just from the first trailer, where it's like, Godzilla's destroying cities. We don't know why. We need Kong. And it's like, all right, time. Godzilla was it?
We don't know why Godzilla's destroying cities.
No,
I mean, that's not like his MO. Didn't he always do
no.
that?
In the first, well,
Have you not watched these movies?
All right,
I
look,
watched them. I didn't really
in the
pay attention to the plot.
in like the MonsterVerse,
Yeah.
or whatever they're calling it. In the first two films,
The MCU.
no,
It's a monster cinematic
universe, the MCU Ultra Edition. They're big. Godzilla's a good guy.
Yeah.
By and large.
Yeah.
Well, they had the Mewtwo's in the first one. He takes them out.
The Mewtwo's.
It's an abbreviation.
I was like Pokemon.
M-U-T-O. No, it's not Mewtwo. Godzilla's actually a Pokemon.
Godzilla, I choose you. Man, he would win.
So he fights Stabby. Then the second one, fights pretty much everybody. Fights Monster Zero, fights Rodan. Mothra shows up, and it's awesome.
Yeah, like for the Godzilla movies, it's like ingrained in his instincts to kill these other monsters, which these other monsters are trying to eat people and destroy things. But it's his MO to
he's the apex predator
and kill those.
So he's like this
supernatural
protector of
Godzilla's our friend.
Godzilla is God. He's our friend.
He's our friend.
And now all of a sudden he's a bad guy. And I was like, wait a minute, this is way too familiar. Mecha Godzilla.
It's got to be.
Because there's several stills from the trailer that have been pulled that it looks like a half robotic, half lizard
we
monster
have the technology.
We just spent a lot of money, like more than you can count.
They're framing Godzilla
to build a replica of a gigantic fake monster and make it believable.
Well, not only that.
And then we went and found a monkey to fight him.
So, wait, Mechagodzilla is the good guy?
No, Mechagodzilla was originally a bad guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Mechagodzilla was originally from space.
What?
I don't remember.
So
yeah, so is Monster Zero.
So they made Mechagodzilla. You're speculating to fight Godzilla.
No, what I'm speculating is that this Godzilla versus Kong matchup, like the Godzilla going rogue and all this stuff, is because it's Mechagodzilla.
Might I say that King Kong is especially jacked in this movie? Like his diet regimen. His diet regimen is impressive.
But in the trailer, like they're shipping Kong like across the sea, like he's on Amazon Prime. Your monkey will arrive in 7 days.
There's some gimmick about he couldn't leave the island or something like that.
Well, at the time, I mean, I guess he couldn't swim far enough.
Or I don't think he could swim.
Either way, he's riding an aircraft carrier.
I mean, yeah, he's chained up on an aircraft carrier, just hanging out, like listening like Surfing USA.
Yeah.
And Godzilla like starts messing with him, fighting with him, and I'm just like, just knock over the boat.
Yeah.
I'm like, the monkey can't get that far. I'm like, then just Jaws like do stuff, like knock him in the water, grab his foot, and just pull him down.
That'd be too easy.
And I'm like, you just drown him in the middle of the ocean. That'd be way easier. You can breathe underwater. He can't.
I'm just confused. I mean, I'm sure that an aircraft carrier is a strong ship, but their trailer shows Godzilla and King Kong both standing on top of it. How does it not sink?
There's no way that a normal aircraft carrier has the buoyancy to support.
Don't you underestimate the taxpayers' money.
But this is what I love and hate about monster movies. Like, I watch them, and it's like you think about this stuff, but at the same time, I watch it with a total suspension of disbelief that I can watch a big radioactive lizard
I just have a question.
Fight a
Who's
gigantic.
bigger, Godzilla or King Kong?
I think Godzilla's taller.
All right.
But he does not have thumbs.
Well, okay, he doesn't have thumbs, but does he have fire, Utonium breath?
And he has a tail with spikes.
Okay.
And
can he like call electricity down on his spikes and crap like that? I seen that in one movie.
I don't think so.
Oh,
no, his tail just
so he's bigger. He can breathe fire. He's got spikes and a giant swappy tail.
And he can go like thermonuclear and stuff starts melting.
Yeah,
like,
something
like
about that.
Bricks start melting.
What can King Kong do? He can hold a baseball bat.
You can go. You can do that.
Does he like throw acid?
Well, apparently he has like a weapon. He has like an axe that looks like it's made out of a piece of like a Godzilla's spine.
Yeah, I don't know how he gets it, but
like apparently it's like apparently there's like they build it as like there's like a prehistoric fight happening with Godzilla and Kongs.
And to be fair,
lizards and monkeys.
And to be fair,
enormous size.
Godzilla is older than King Kong, right?
Yeah,
because he's always been around.
Yes.
King Kong was
because this Kong is introduced in Kong Skull Island,
which
was
was
at that point
the 70s or something like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to take place in the 70s, but at that point he's like very young because he's like a third of Godzilla's size in that movie.
Yeah,
he's just growing.
He's growing. He's gonna get bigger.
All right, well we'll see. Is it gonna be in theaters?
Yeah, it'll be in theaters and it'll be on streaming March 25th.
HBO.
Yep.
Yes.
Dang, HBO killing it. All right, Mitch.
Well, I have two.
Your most favorite.
The SnyderCut! SnyderCut!
When's that come
out? 14 days.
Batman.
How many minutes?
He has a timer on his phone.
2 weeks.
So this is also on HBO, right?
Yes, it will.
And it's going to be
HBO's gonna make a lot of money this summer.
That's what I'm thinking, because like they've been doing all these releases and that are going out to theaters as well.
Getting in on that ish.
But they're not slowing down. They've been doing that since, what was their first one?
First one was Wonder Woman. Then they had The Little Things.
Yeah, the little thing, which was a pretty good movie.
Then they had Tom and Jerry. Then they have this. They've got Godzilla. They're gonna have.
Don't they have Top Gun?
No,
I
I
don't
don't think they have
think
Top
so.
Gun. I think they spent too much money to try and mess around with that one.
But they've got Mortal Kombat next month.
Oh, really?
Later on this year, they're gonna have the Matrix 4, and there's the new Conjuring movie all throughout the year and stuff. So
We'll see. So, anyways, what should we expect? This is only going to be an hour and a half long movie, right?
the first part. Then there will be an intermission.
Act 1.
It's I think it's like 4 hours and 2 minutes or something like that.
Golly.
But
And all they did is just use every single footage
don't be facetious
from the original movie.
Don't be facetious.
What
Did
did
they
do?
like finish like the special effects on all of them, or is it going to be like green screen?
Well, according to what they've talked about, only about 20 to 30 minutes of the Justice League movie that had already come out actually used footage from the Snyder Cut.
Ah.
So that's 3.5 hours of footage that wasn't in that. And they only shot like 10 minutes extra that they didn't already have.
Yeah. Is there a CG mustache cover up in this movie?
I would doubt it.
Oh, okay.
They just let him grow out the whole beard.
Yeah.
It's like, just grow it out, you
So
you
if
handsome man.
first off, benefit of the doubt. This is the first time I've ever seen somebody like take a director's cut and go back to theaters essentially with it. Is it going to be a theatrical release?
They're trying to push for it to try and get it in IMAX, but they haven't said.
Well, essentially, like this is the most I've ever seen anybody give a crap about a director's cut. A redoing of a movie. Because
and it all stemmed because even the actors knew that this is not the movie they made.
so
Mhm.
now to take yourself and be impartial. If this movie is bad, okay, what will you do?
Probably kill himself.
Don't do it, Mitch.
I mean,
Will you just give up on Warner Brothers?
Are you gonna
No.
Are you gonna get a Batman costume and make us film a better movie
no,
for you?
because Batman, Superman, they're all still better than any of the MCU characters. So I'd still watch them.
You are the Snyder Cut fanboy, like
Yeah.
like you did that hashtag and everything.
This time last year, you were like, SnyderCut!
Yeah.
Not a cut.
And it's finally coming around. That's when we were doing like our first couple episodes.
Just like I just wanted you to know if it's not good, it's gonna be okay. Like Cyberpunk, kind of a letdown. More to come with that in the future, but
we're gonna get on that eventually.
Oh, one thing I found out though is Zack Snyder's not taking any money for this.
oh really?
That's why
This is for the fans.
That's why he said he had very good leverage when it came to negotiating what's in the movie.
Let's
Because Warner Brothers had no say because he's not getting paid.
I don't. He's not my favorite director. Zack Snyder kind of does some weird stuff with movies that I don't like sometimes. But he is very loyal to his fans, and he went through a lot of crap when they were filming the first one. So, which is a shame because like that Justice League was supposed to be like the big deal.
That was supposed to be the equivalent.
and it was the
of
biggest trash of trash.
Infinity
movies.
War.
Oh, so dumb.
But then I also found out that just recently, like within the last week or so, that they're leaving it with like a really big cliffhanger for the movie.
Sequel.
So, I mean,
SnyderCut
sup-
2.
supposedly there's not a sequel, but if you're going to leave a big cliffhanger for a movie that you have 4 hours to make an ending for,
Well, it's probably like their last Hail Mary at saving the DCU.
because later on you're going to have the Flash movie, which is going to be like the Flashpoint, so they can combine all these
Is it the
universes
same dude
however they
playing
want.
him?
Yeah.
With Ezra.
Yeah.
something.
Ezra Bridger.
He's in it.
The guy from
Supposedly
Lucas.
Michael Keaton will be in it. Ben Affleck will be in it, both as Batman.
As the Flashpoint movie.
Yeah.
I want Kevin Conroy's Batman.
Brr.
I want Kevin Conroy's
All
voice.
But I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be good. They're going to have the colored version. And they're also going to have their own black and white version as like a just an extra version that you can watch as like the ultimate,
Yeah, if I could just watch it with one eyeball, if I really
Director
want to
thing.
downgrade.
But
Time to go left eye only.
just out of the trailer, I like some of the differences they've changed in some of the characters.
All right, well, you will have, I'm sure, considerable information on this movie once we
Having
review
watched it and analyzed it 96 times in
Yeah.
a
He's gonna
brief span.
Possibly.
eat, sleep, and breathe this movie.
Like, SnyderCut.
It actually releases 4 years to the date from the first one.
Wow.
The
I mean,
original-
I'm all for it. I'm all for them, just giving the fans what they want and trying.
But what
to do
kind
the
of
right thing.
dangerous precedent might this set if this movie's
True.
amazing?
I mean, you'll probably get a freaking Suicide Squad David,
Redo.
David Ayer cut or some BS
Mhm.
like that.
Oh, there's already a hashtag release the haircut.
I don't know. That's one movie I don't care to revisit.
Release the Jackson cut.
Supposedly, his was not a happy-go-lucky comedy. They made him put in all these comedy stuff to make it more lighthearted.
I saw his TV show, the deputy. That was trash.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
That
We
was
did
bad.
security for the filming of that show.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
It
anyways.
already came out on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, cool. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yep.
I'm sure you'll have tons of information, and you'll be posting on the Facebooks.
Oh yeah, just give it time.
I have news on District 10.
Oh.
The sequel to District 9 is finally in development, which is very loose terms for saying we've decided to start working on this.
We're going to do another one. Is this
Yeah.
like 10 years later?
9 years later, yep. And see, the thing is that's weird about this is they've been saying that they were talking, it was in talks to be in development forever. Like since 2017, they said that they weren't going to do it, and then COVID happened, and I guess they were bored, and the director / writer Neil Blomkamp from South Africa got with Charlton Copley, who is the main actor.
I was about to ask if he was going to be in this
Yeah,
one.
well, he's writing it with them.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's
That's
writing
awesome.
it with him and Terry Hatchell, something like that. So they're all gonna write the script together. Now, how long that takes, no clue. So
This is going to be a while before we hear some more definitive news on
I
what's
mean,
going
people
on
are
with this.
bored during Corona season, so like people are bored. They could crank out.
That was a movie that did really, really well, though.
Oh yeah, it did surprisingly well. $211 million.
It was like 4 stars.
And it did that. That's the biggest grossing movie that South Africa's ever produced. So.
And it was a sci-fi movie.
Well, it's a sci-fi movie. District 9, if you haven't seen it, it's actually a really good movie. It's very graphic as far as gore and stuff like that, but
Yes.
it's an allegory to like living conditions in South Africa, not aliens withstanding.
And almost kind of like a weird parallel to like apartheid.
And they, since the movie's come out, District 9, there has been a lot of radical stuff like the racism towards the white inhabitants of South Africa, people like being killed in their houses and their homesteads and stuff by the local other not white people, So like, I wonder if they're going to include all those horrible news stories you've heard about South Africa into the sequel, or if they're just going to just base it solely off of where the last movie left off and see if they can salvage a decent story out of it.
Because the last movie ends like they built the spaceship and leave the planet, finally.
Yeah, they were able to fix the spaceship and leave, and
Shirley Copley was left behind because he transformed into one.
Into a prone. But I really enjoyed the first movie.
I did like the
produced by Peter Jackson. So
It was an interesting movie. I liked it.
Yep. There you go. That's our movie news. Mine's easy because they're just making it. That's all I got for you. That's basically our episode. Stick around. We'll probably release tomorrow the next episode.
We've got one more thing.
We do?
We do our little draft.
Oh, what is that?
The thing that I told y'all to be thinking about.
What is that?
I thought about it.
Pick a number 1 through 10.
7?
4.
And I'll say 5. It was 4. So you start and we'll go clockwise.
What are we doing? What is happening?
Pick the best movie or TV vehicle.
Ooh, the best movie.
Like you have to. We're going to go 3 rounds. Make a team. The best movie or TV vehicle. Doesn't have to be like they're not fighting or nothing. Just what's your favorite?
Well, why don't you go first? Because
No, I won the draft.
oh, I'm sorry. All right, go for it,
sir.
All right.
Because after he picks, then I go. So
All right, go for it.
My favorite one. It's got to be the Mad Max V8 Interceptor from the end of the first movie, the all blacked out one, where he goes and hunts down the toe cutter. That's a dope ride.
Yeah.
If I could drive that car, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I'm definitely going to go with the Batmobile
A solid choice.
because you can't beat the Batmobile. And once we get these done, we'll let the people on Facebook vote on who has the best team.
Yeah, mine's actually practical though.
I'm tied between the DeLorean
I was gonna say-
or the Knight Rider.
I was
Just because I want somebody. I want Mr. Feeney to talk to me. You wanna do
Mr.
something?
Feeney?
Yeah, that's the voice of the.
hello, Mr. Brandon,
Yeah.
Mr. Matthews.
All right, I'll say the DeLorean because time travel is pretty cool.
All right, Tom, your turn again.
Decisions. You know what? The Mach 5.
Mach 5. What's that from?
Speed Racer.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
Go.
I'm going with the turtle van.
Lame.
The Ninja Turtle van.
Go ahead. Just pick the Weenie Mobile.
Yeah,
When you crash, oh no, I've wrecked my wiener.
Pee Wee Herman's bicycle. No, I'll do Knight Rider.
All right. Tom, one more for you.
Oh, I gotta pick another one.
Golly, how many?
Damn.
3 rounds. I gotta have 3.
Racking my freaking brain over here.
I'm trying to think of
Nikes.
like a more.
I'm trying to think
I've
like
got mine picked already. Unless you
movie and TV show vehicles.
think- There's the A-Team's van.
No, I'm not taking the 18 van. That's stupid.
It's gotta be a car though, right?
I mean, just it has to be a vehicle. Doesn't have to say it can be
It
a
could have
truck.
been a jet.
Yeah, you can be a jet. I said,
What?
I said vehicle.
This changes everything. Can I choose a Starship
You still
Enterprise?
get one more pick.
All
But
right.
it's Tom's turn.
All right, the Millennium Falcon.
All right. Taking Supernatural's Impala.
Stupid.
I'll just torch you with the Falcon.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Starship Enterprise.
All right.
I'll take the Death Star.
Oh, that would count. I can still just beam torpedoes onto your ship and blow it up.
I'll just blow you up with the Death Star.
You can. I have shields.
All right. And those of you that are in our Facebook group, we're going to have a poll up, and you can vote on who has the best assortment of vehicles. So just thought it'd be something interesting to try out.
All right. What does that do? Like, why did I? what,
Why did we do this?
So people can vote and tell us who
Who's
actually knows
right?
what they're talking about. Yeah.
Oh. I would have retooled all of this. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. What happens if I lose or win? I get money. Okay.
I don't know. We'll decide.
Is there anything else, Mitch, that we're doing that I
Yes.
didn't know about?
You did know about it. I texted you last night.
Uh huh. All right. We
All
good?
right. Yeah, I didn't have anything. No.
All right.
I wasn't just making crap up.
Okay. Well, goodbye from Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye from Mitch.
Bye, Mitch.
And goodbye from me. And goodbye.
New outro.